Good morning, Blue Devils. It's Monday, February 2nd. I'm Brady.
And I'm Violet. Giving you the view, this is Lakeview TV.
Valentine's Day is coming up, and we've got a sweet way to brighten someone's day.
Pick up a sweetheart stem to show a little appreciation to someone special in your life.
Flowers are just $3 each and will be sold during lunch on February 11th and February 12th. Let's spread a little love around here.
Next up, it's time to freeze for a reason. We're raising money for a Special Olympics through our Polar Plunge Challenge.
During lunch, keep an eye out for the jars labeled with teachers' names. Drop in your donations and cast your vote. Any amount of cash adds up. Whichever teacher raises the most will take the ultimate icy dive in Lake Fenton on February 7th. Let the cold games begin.
Ski Club members and anyone craving a winter adventure, listen up. The slopes at Mount Holly are open, the snow is fresh, and Wednesday nights are made for skiing.
Join Ski Club every Wednesday. Passes are $30 and rentals are $30. Check the graphic for full details. Bundle up and hit the hills.
Now we've got a special skit from your Lake Fenton Hope Squad.
Dexter, you don't seem like yourself. What's wrong?
Actually, I've been really struggling, and I'm in need of help.
Well, Hope Squad's here to help you.
What's Hope Squad?
Well, I'm glad you asked.
Hope Squad is an organization in the school whose goal is to promote positivity, reduce stigma around mental health, and provide support for the student body.
We are here to connect you to mental health support and resources within the community.
We have members throughout the whole school, and you can spot us on Wednesdays wearing our shirts.
Feel free to come and talk to us at any time. We're always here for you.
Just know,
You matter.
Thank you, Hope Squad.
A quick heads up, our next blood drive is coming soon. It will take place February 11th from 8 to 2 p.m. here in the high school gym. If you are 17 or 18, you do not need parent permission.
If you're 16, please turn in the parent consent form before making an appointment. Help save a life.
Big news for future leaders, upcoming juniors and seniors interested in executive council. Applications are officially live.
Check your email for the form, fill it out, and take your first step toward making an impact.
February is Black History Month. Around the building, you'll find short bios highlighting incredible people of color.
Grab one, read it, and stop by the library once per day to tell Mrs. Taneyhill what you learned. You could earn a prize.
And don't forget, Nick Stone, author of Dear Martin, is hosting a live virtual author tech on Thursday, February 5th. If you want to attend, sign up in the library. Don't miss this opportunity. That's all for main announcements today.
Now let's send it over to Miss Taneyhill for Book Talk Tuesday.
Good morning, Lake Fenton. Welcome back to another Book Talk Tuesday. Today I have a couple selections for you for the month of February, which is Black History Month. So I have a fiction and a nonfiction pairing for you today. The first one is an oldie but a goodie, Dear Martin. You might have read it. If you have read it, there's also Dear Justice and Dear Manny, which just came out. You could check those out. If you haven't read it, you totally should. This is a fast-paced read about a teenager named Justice McAllister who is dealing with, after an encounter with the police, a lot of judgment and people thinking that he did something that he didn't do. So he is struggling with that and grappling with that, and so he decides to start writing letters to Martin Luther King Jr., even though he knows he's not going to answer him. But the book then alternates between his letters and the story, and it's a quick read, and it's perfect for February. So if you're interested in that, we also are having a live virtual author talk from the author of Dear Justice, Dear Martin, Dear Manny, on Thursday. So sign up in the library if you would like to come to that. Then I have for you King a Life. This is the young adult adaptation. The adult version won the Pulitzer Prize. So this is a new biography about Martin Luther King Jr. You may have thought, through all of these years of lessons on MLK Day, that you know everything about him, but this book is really showing you who the real MLK was, behind the history, behind his struggles, the pressures he was under, the bravery, and there's even some recently released FBI documentation that is available in this book, along with lots of other primary sources. So if you're interested in learning more about the real history of MLK, you could check this one out. Maybe you could read them together. Come see me if you're interested.
What's up, Blue Devils? I'm Brody.
And I'm Andrew, and these are Varsity Sports.
Anyone interested in signing up for track, Sign-up sheets are outside Mr. Leplow's office at the top of the stairs in room B203. Stop by and see Mr. Leplow if you have any questions.
The boys swim team competed at the 2026 MISCA Invitational this past weekend, one of the largest and most competitive swim meets in Michigan. Matt Ostrander qualified for state cut time in the 200 individual medley.
Alexander Ostrander finished 14th out of 62 swimmers in the 100-meter backstroke with a time of 53.49 seconds, setting a school record and earning another D2 state cut. Congratulations to our swimmers.
Your Griffins hockey team lost 4-3 in a hard-fought battle on senior night.
Your boys varsity basketball team got the opportunity to play at Little Caesars Arena this past Sunday. Even though the game started at 10 p.m., they fought really hard and they won 52-49. Great job, boys.
Your varsity basketball teams both play today against Owasso at 7 p.m. Boys are at home and girls are at Owasso. Pick a team and go support.
And that's all for sports today.
Now please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
And stay tuned for the first fastest 3 minutes in 3 weeks.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you and welcome to the fastest 3 minutes. I'm Brody. First up, Devils looking to get back to the winning ways at Fenton, and Avery Cochran helps with just that with a huge 3 to tie it up here. Now Devils up 3, but Fenton evens it up at 14. Now heading on to the third quarter here. Close matchup here on Dosick with the long 3 for the Devils. Still very close here. Fenton able to get the steal, and they're going to go coast to coast to extend their lead. Still close here. Avery Cochran gives the Devils the lead by 1. And Fenton able to get a couple of buckets back in the lead, but Avery Cochran has the long 2 to put the Devils right back in it here. 37 seconds left on Dosick for the lead. It's good! Fenton with one last chance to tie it up here with 9 seconds left, and they do just that, getting the layup to roll in here. Now 5 seconds left on Dosick, driving quickly for the win. No good, going to overtime. However, overtime did not treat the Devils too well as Fenton was able to pull away and win by 9. Now we head to the boys for a rivalry matchup at home against Fenton. Fenton was able to be in the driver's seat early here, but Eli Belcher able to help the Devils claw back into this one here as they found themselves in a position with some big buckets from Alex Benson and Elijah Smith before the half. However, Shaman hit a huge 3 for the Tigers to give them a 7-point lead going into the break here. The Devils still did not quit. Eli Belcher with a beautiful roller, and Marco Zeraldo gave the Devils the lead with just under 3 minutes left. And the Devils were able to keep in front and win with a bunch of huge 3 throws by Elijah Smith for the Devils as they go to 10-5 with a 10-point win at home against Fenton. Now heading up to the girls against Clio here after the tough loss against Fenton. They look to get back into their winning ways, and Reagan Angle helps with just that with an early 3 for the Devils. Lake Fenton was able to be in the driver's seat the entire game here as they cruise to a big victory here. Clio did have some nice plays though, a big fast break there as they're able to get the steal and take it coast to coast for the bucket. Lake Fenton able to go on some big runs afterwards. Jensen with a 3 to give the Devils a 41-point lead. And they were able to add on a little bit after that as they found themselves winning 61-15 against Clio, able to get their 6th win of the year. Now we head up to Clio for the boys, a tough game on the road against the Mustangs, and Elijah Smith with a big 3 early on for the Devils, able to try to set the tone here. Evan Urick with the 3 to give the Devils the lead. And Lake Fenton was able to start out hot in this one, owning the lead for about the first 10 minutes here. But Clio were fighting hard. They wanted a big win against the number 2 team in the Stars here. Clio with a beautiful move and a beautiful bucket for the Mustangs, tying it up. And they found themselves going on a big run at the end of the second quarter, able to take a double-digit lead going into the break. Coming out of the break, Clio is just as hot, and they found themselves up by 13. However, the Devils tried to fight back there. Zeraldo with a big three to cut the Clio lead down to 9, but Clio was able to get momentum afterwards and was able to cruise to an 18-point victory against the Devils. And that'll do it for the fastest 3 minutes. I'm Brody. Next week, we have a lot of games as usual. We'll see you then.